I'm wondering if you could take us into the thinking and decision-making of why the president decided to.
I'm just not going to get into family discussion, personal family discussion. As you know, Hunter is his son. I'm just not going to get into it.
If Hunter Biden wasn't the president's son, would he have invited someone who had just reached a plea agreement with federal prosecutors?
Well, a couple of things. Again, that's his son. He's a family member. It is not uncommon for family members to attend events at the White House. You could look at past presidents. I'm sure you have. So that is not uncommon. As it relates to anything related to Hunter, I'm just not going to respond to it from here.
Can I follow up on that?
Okay. No, I just called in somebody. Go ahead.
So Curly wouldn't answer James's question, though. Are you going to answer the question? It's not an unreasonable question to ask, but the President of the United States was involved, as this message seems to suggest, in some sort of coercive conversation for business dealings by his son. Is that something, if he wasn't, then maybe you should tell us?
So here's the thing, and I appreciate the question. I believe my colleague at the White House Counsel has answered this question already, has dealt with this, has made it very clear. I just don't have anything to share outside of what my colleagues have shared, and so I would refer you to him and the DOJ. Just not going to comment from here.
Text message.
What I can tell you is I know that my colleague has dealt with this. He addressed this at the White House Counsel. I just don't have anything else to share. I just answered the question. I just answered the question.
Yes or no, was the president involved in the shakedown?
Stephen, I just answered the question. It's not up to you how I answer the question. I just answered the question.
Some people,
my colleagues at the White
you
House
better
Counsel
do a better job of seeking another
and I
job.
will refer you to them. Go ahead.
Can you just remind us what your colleague said from the White House Counsel so we have it?
What would Trump say if you were there working? You're fired. Such. You will be tremendous fire. When Trump said the laptop from, what did these guys say? Come on, man, there's some laptop.
Nothing has changed, and I will leave it there. Anything else, I will refer you to the White House Counsel.
This is not a change.
I just answered the question. You just asked me, does my statement change? I just told you nothing has changed. That's answering the question. Go ahead.
Black guys like a serial kill.
Go ahead, Stephen. I'm calling on your colleague right now. Go ahead.
Thank you. To follow up on my colleague, is there anything that you can say with regard to this text message and what the president's son was alleging? Was the president there or not?
I would refer you to my colleagues at the White House Counsel. They have addressed this, and I would refer you to them. Go ahead.
Always somebody else. Always refer to someone else. Why they have the job if they cannot take a stand for the truth and the true justice
Again, I would refer you to the White
and
House
be non-partial?
That conversation with the president?
No.
Did the president speak with the attorney general at all?
I cannot say if the president had.
So there you have it. I thought I'd play the whole thing just a few minutes.